Most people think the scariest thing about a hotel is a hard mattress. Or maybe those bed sheets that sound like they haven't been washed since 1987. But let me tell you the truth. Nothing in this world is more terrifying than Room 6. Room 6 belongs to an old roadside inn called Isako Motel, tucked away on a forgotten highway just outside New York. Most drivers pass it without a second glance, but those who stop never forget it. This video exists for one reason, so if one day, and I really hope that day never comes, you are forced to spend a night inside Room 6, you might have a chance to survive. There are rules. Rules you must follow word for word. Because one mistake, just one, and by morning, nobody will ever see your name on the guest list again. Rule 1, do not open the door. If, between midnight and 3 a.m., you hear a knock at your door, do not get up. Do not move toward it. And under no circumstance should you unlock it. It doesn't matter who you think is there. You might hear the voice of your mother, your best friend, or even your own voice calling from the hallway. But here's the truth. There is no one outside that door. There's only something waiting for you to open it. And if you do, the last thing you'll ever see is a wide smile full of sharp, jagged teeth. Rule 2, do not look in the mirror. Room 6 contains a single mirror. Old, cracked, and hanging crooked on the wall. That mirror has only one purpose, to show you something you should never see. If you stare into it, even for a second, something behind your shoulder will stare back. Something without eyes, but with a grin stretched unnaturally from ear to ear. So when you enter the room, take the blanket off the bed and throw it over the mirror immediately. And whatever you do, never get curious. Curiosity in Room 6 means death. Rule 3, keep the light on. Every hotel has a light. But the one in Room 6 is different. If you turn it off, it will never come back on. Or maybe it will. But when it does, it won't be the bulb that's glowing anymore. It'll be a pair of red eyes, burning from the corner of the room. So here's your warning, don't test it. Keep the light on at all costs. If the power goes out, light a candle. Anything, just don't let the room fall into complete darkness. Rule 4, do not answer the voices. Sometime after midnight, Room 6 will start to talk. You might hear your name whispered softly. You might hear crying or laughter bubbling from the shadows. But no matter what you hear, do not answer. The voices are not looking for conversation. They're looking for an invitation. And once you give them one, the room is no longer yours. Rule 5, 3:33 a.m. This is the most cursed moment of the night. If you wake up and see the clock showing 3:33 a.m., do not move. Don't blink. Don't breathe too loudly. Don't twitch a finger. Because at that exact moment, something is sitting right beside your bed. A tall figure in a black suit. No eyes. Just a smile filled with jagged teeth. And it is waiting for you to move. If you do, that grin will be the last sight you ever see. Rule 6, stay away from the window. Never, and I mean never, approach the window. You might hear someone outside calling for help. You might even see the faint silhouette of a police officer. But don't believe it. Because if you get too close, you'll realize something is smiling back at you. And if you pull the curtain aside, that smile won't be outside anymore. It will already be inside the room. Rule 7, morning lies. Even if you survive the entire night, you're still not safe. When the first light of dawn filters into the room, do not get out of bed. Many people have made this mistake. The real morning only begins when the door opens by itself, not a second earlier. If you rise before then, the thing that's been knocking all night will finally walk in. And when it does, there is no escape. Conclusion, Room 6 is no joke. People might laugh at you for following rules in a hotel room. They'll say it's just a story, just an urban legend. But those people have never slept there. They've never heard their own voice calling from the hallway. And they've never come face to face with a faceless man in a black suit, grinning from ear to ear with teeth sharp enough to tear through bone. If you made it this far, congratulations. That means you survived the night in room 6. At least for now. But remember, this channel is the only place where you'll learn the rules to stay alive. So if you value your safety, subscribe, because the next story might be the one that saves your life.